Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chisco Gaming, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Whiteout Survival, I'm going to explain the fishing tournament event because I just did this as a new player and there were so many questions I had. So I know probably what questions you two will be asking, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're interested in Whiteout Survival guides. I'm up to almost 26 million power and I have just been absolutely crushing the early game. I'm only like a week and a half in. So if that's the sort of stuff you want to see, consider subscribing. And let's talk about the fishing event. The fishing event shows up over here right next to your arena in your city. You tap on the little icon over here and you're getting ready to fish. There's two types of fishing you can do. There is fishing that you get chances for every 3 hours. You can accumulate a total of 10 chances to do regular ice fishing all the way on the bottom right. And you can purchase your way into Frosty Prospector fishing, which is a more rare pool of stuff. Now, when I say it's a more rare pool of stuff, what I mean by that is the goal of fishing is to collect different things. All right, lots and lots of different things. And yeah, when you catch things again, you get points for that. And we'll talk about points in a minute. But your goal is to complete the collection. Like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all, okay? So there's different categories. There's fish, there's divers, there's chests you can find, sunken treasure, and also miscellaneous junk in the ocean, all right? And catching these different things builds completion towards these rewards over here. These are permanent skins. You can see each category has one. Some of these actually do give stats, which is very cool. And there are also tiered rewards that you get along the way. Now, this is for the sake of what? Why are we fishing? And in fact, there's even more rewards we need to talk about. But before I do, you're probably wondering, how do I fish, bro? So the way that you fish is you're going to cast your line in the water. It's going to go down. You're going to dodge stuff. And then on your way back up, you're going to go and catch stuff, all right? Now, the way that that works is your line is something you can upgrade. It determines how deep you can go into the water. The hook determines how much stuff you can catch, okay, when you are on your way back up. And the sinker gives you initial depth with your line. So for me, at level 10, the first 165 meters, I don't even need to play because I just shoot right through that, all right? So before I go much further, let me actually show you fishing here, and we'll talk about everything that happens as a result of going fishing. We're going to skip the special items for now. I'll talk about exactly how I'd recommend using those. I'm going to smash ice fishing here, and once you've gotten everything to level 10, the 3 different line, hook, sinker, 3 different items right here, you can do what's called a power cast. This lets you basically simulate multiple times of fishing at once. I think this is something that probably endgame players do when they've already caught all the fish, because I would assume that the more times I go into sort of different pools, maybe I'll get, different fish each time. Anyways, I'm in a normal cast and we're off to the races here. So you can see here that because of the buffs that I've got, I sink all the way down to 150. And now I'm moving around dodging. Now, one tip here as you do this is I find that I do better when I move around less and I have less like jerky reactions and more like controlled movements. And like, yes, sometimes obviously I need to move like a long way. Now, this part I kind of get wrecked. There I kind of messed up a little bit. I hit 2 things, which kind of sucked. You can see my hook is now exposed. And now that I tapped something, I'm on my way back up. If I didn't like that run, which I don't particularly like how I did there, I hit pause, I hit retreat, I hit go fish, and I can do it again. It costs me nothing extra. You should absolutely be doing this until you're satisfied with your run, or you just don't want to spend the time to keep sort of min-maxing your rewards. So we're on our way back down now, and you can see now, you'll notice that my hook has got a bubble around it. The bubble that's around the hook is visually showing me that I still have protection from accidentally bumping into stuff on my way down. Now, I will say I have not seen anything rare that I want to catch, but you'll also notice at this depth, it gets pretty difficult. One tip that seems to work okay to dodge stuff when it gets dark is to just swing your hook all the way to one side or the other. I feel like I do better this way than when I try to manage the hook. And it is what it is. Here we are. The only problem with this is I haven't really seen what I need to be catching or if there's anything like rare. Generally, like if it's glowing, I'll try to catch it. But I'm so unfamiliar with like the pool of stuff I'm trying to catch that I honestly could go right past something really interesting and not even know that I'd done it. So I'll get this chest, but generally I don't think they're too insane. And I don't really know what I'm going for at this point. I didn't see anything new to my collection. Maybe there'll be something, maybe there won't be. to be determined. So on my way back up here, what's the strategy? I'm actually just looking for new stuff. Is there anything I see here that I haven't caught before? And if yes, like maybe that mug is something I haven't caught before, I try to lock onto that to just get completion score for my collection. So pretty soon, that hook could be good. All right, and we're on our way back up. GG. Here's what we got. Now, everything I caught gave me points. The mug was, in fact, something new, so I unlocked that to my guide, but that was the only thing I found there. It is what it is. Now that I've completed this fishing, these points are what you use to upgrade your stuff. If you aren't at level 10 yet, you start at level 1, like everything's level 1. Or you can use these ice fishing vouchers. Instead of locking in your score, you can get bonus score. Now, you have limited ice fishing vouchers if you have any at all. I believe that making purchases is the primary way you're going to be getting these. So, before we showcase that, in fact, I can hit the plus on this. And yes, it is the Fishing Pro Set, the bundle, that has that. Okay, we'll talk about the bundle in a bit because we're going to hit retreat instead. Okay, so we lock in this score. And that adds to the score that goes on this leaderboard. This leaderboard is pretty cool. If you are in the top 10, you get a really cool city skin. Okay, doesn't last long. 30. I mean, this is kind of a long time, 30 days, but like, it's not permanent, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. There's also the avatar frame, very cool looking. And this, whale waves, looks sick for the marching skin. 10 out of 10. Very cool. Okay. So there's cosmetics at stake. Okay. Which is everything. Gosh darn it. Cosmetics are awesome. Prove me wrong. So those are your rank rewards. All right. Now, in addition, once you hit everything to level 10 over here, you actually get overflow progression for ways to spend the sort of points you earn when you are winning. So if I spent 1,500 of that currency, I can spin the sunken treasure hunt and get a little bit of loot. My experience so far is it's been just a little bit of loot, but like cool that you get something on top once everything is sort of maxed out. Now, you will max out pretty quickly, by the way. Ooh, the new stuff in the guide. Geronimo's wine glass. I'll take it. I have Geronimo in my collection. What do you get from the Fishing Pro Set? The Fishing Pro Set is doing some interesting stuff for you. First of all, it's giving you treasure charts, which is how you fish in the more rare fishing area. We'll do that together. I'll show you why that matters. In addition, you get a Horn of Poseidon, actually, in this particular version of the bundle in multiple. That lets you summon a specific thing that will be in your run, guaranteed. So if you do that, you're going to want to make sure you actually catch that thing. You get these tickets, ice fishing vouchers, which let you boost your score. Okay, and that's important for leaderboard reasons, obviously. You get just fishing tokens right off the bat, which are valuable because you can upgrade your gear right away. And the value of upgrading your gear right away is you can immediately start going to further down depths, okay? In addition, there's these items over here, okay? 3 of them that are very important. The Ocean Scanner monitors nearby fish and tells you the direction and distance of rare species. Seems pretty good. I'll use one of those. I'll show you how it goes. The lantern lights everything up, which is crucial because you saw it got dark and it's flying blind. This makes it so you can see and you can actually dodge stuff and go as far down as possible. And the reel stabilizer lets you bump into stuff more times without having your line go up. So this gives you protection +2. That means you can bump into things accidentally on the way down a grand total of 4 times. All right. Very, very powerful buffs. Now, if I head on over to the fishing tournament here, I'm going to do the Frosty prospecting now. And before I do that, I'm going to use the Horn of Poseidon to summon something. Now, what should you summon with the Horn of Poseidon? Guaranteed that I will find this thing. Okay. Well, I want to hit the info button. And as it turns out, in fishing and in life, there's seasons. So you want to pick fish that are limited to certain numbers of seasons. Not all fish are limited in their seasons. Some you can get any season, but this particular fish is only from summer and autumn. That would be a priority. Here's a fish that's available all the time. So I want to pick something that's available in this particular month. I'm in autumn, by the way. I can show you that. Oh, it says right here, currencies in autumn, all the way up top. You wouldn't have noticed it your first couple times clicking into here because like there's so much happening when you're a new player. You're taking it all in. That was my experience anyways. Okay. Plus, by the way, there are daily rewards for fishing, and they're good. Like these are great rewards. I mean, it's not crazy, but like it's nice, right? And I'm having fun doing it. So whatever. Frosty Prospector. We're gonna First, use the Horn of Poseidon. Let's select this fish without, I could spend more time looking at all the fish to figure it out, but I generally lean toward picking small fish because they're harder to see and the ones that are obviously in the season. So we're going to pick this one, summon. Okay, that item is now equipped. I'm going to use all of the special items. I equip them by tapping them. And then we do the Frosty Prospector. You can see here that if I power cast, it's going to use multiple of those items. I do not want to do that. As I mentioned, power cast is an option when you max level 10, your three things, the line, the sinker, and the hook. Anyways, I don't want to do that because I want to catch lots of different things. So normal casting as a newer player feels to me like the way to go, for sure. I'm not trying to double my rewards and go quickly. I'm trying to collect lots of different things, have more opportunities to collect lots of different things. So I'm in a normal cast. So here we go, baby. This is really exciting. Now, I want you to look for glowies. Glowies will indicate that it's more rare. And in particular, we're looking for like a super, super, super glowy that is the summoned fish. And like you will know, you like cannot miss it, man. It's crazy. Oh, so those piranhas, pro tip, will jump to your line. Ooh, that stingray is actually kind of rare, but oh, there's so many rare fish in here. Oh my God. And I'm playing like a noob. Okay, I'm absolutely going to do this again, which is okay. Like, you're going to make mistakes. Oh my God, that guy's drowning. Oh, there's the rare fish. Oh my God, okay. We're going to do it again. Retreat, go fish. There's so much new stuff in this for me. Oh my God, we have to get all the things. Okay, here we go. Lock in, baby, lock in. We're locking in. Here we go. Okay, do it over. What a noob. Oh my God, I already hit something. He says lock in. This is okay. You're going to do this. Everybody's going to do this. You can laugh at me in the comments, but new players play like noobs. It's fine. Okay, we're going to get that bread. Okay, there's a turtle. I already have a turtle. Ooh, boy. Okay, a lot of stuff in this rare fishing area. A lot of stuff to dodge. Wow, that piranha wasn't looking. He literally wasn't looking. I didn't know that. The way they're looking. Okay, messed up. Boom, boom, boom. We're on our way down. Looking. Okay, I'm a noob. I'm a noob again. Do it again. GG. Here we go, baby. On our way down yet again. And look, if it takes a couple tries, it takes a couple tries. You used your rare currencies for this. Try to get it right. I once again did not successfully dodge. GG. Actually playing like a noob. This is not even the depth where the lanterns at play. There's so many new fish for me, though. Oh my God. This is insane. Okay, that time I went too fast and I latched onto something. Kind of sucks. Now we're in the part where it's actually kind of supposed to be harder. And you played a lot of Frogger as a kid. This might be something that you're good at. Looking pretty decent here. Okay. Cruising on down. We may have almost done it. Yeah, this is about as deep as I needed to go. Okay. We're on our way back up. I'm looking for things I haven't caught before. All right. I'm not trying to catch stuff I have caught before. I don't know if I've caught one of those crabs. That fish looks cool, but I missed it somehow. Okay. Try to skip all this stuff. Okay, a lot of these guys I've kind of seen before at this point. Skip all this. There's my rare fish. Got him. Okay, this diver that's drowning. Got him. Nice. Okay, we're looking good. We got most of what we wanted here, I think. Did I do this perfectly? Oh, I want that. Yes, sir. I want that too. Okay, we got a ton of good stuff here. Actually, I might have missed that guy, but I got plenty of what I wanted. I still have several more things I can hook. I don't know if I have one of those starfish. Feeling pretty good about this, actually. I don't know if I have one of those. All right. Let's see how we did. Thank you. Wow. Okay, we saved that guy, and he gave me a gift. Okay, we got the peppermint angelfish. The striped beakfish was new. I knew it. The struggling diver we saved. You're welcome. Literally saved your life. Now, I could use an ice fishing voucher. To me, this is a high score. So I would say, yes, give me the extra currency. And that gave me the extra points. We hit retreat. Feels good to have locked all that in. And now I can show you several things. First of all, I told you every 1,500, we can do the treasure hunt. So now we do the treasure hunt. This is what it looks like. I told you often don't get much. If you always got a ton of stuff, this would be completely OP. I'll open that chest for you. You can see what I mean. In the guide, you can see we unlocked this fish. It's available all seasons, so not totally crazy like I had thought it might have been, but still great to get things in the codex here. And the peppermint angelfish is locked in. We saved a new type of diver, which is really cool. We get a tiered reward, which is really awesome. In the ice fishing club, because we maxed out the supply over here, we're getting extra stuff. Plus, by the way, simply having unlocked these tiers, I get more fishing tokens and points. More fishing tokens and points. Love to see it. Okay. And what else can I do? I can now go. You can see where I am on the leaderboard. I'm 8th now. I mean, that was a 1,500 points in a single go is nice. But you can see, obviously, if you're like buying the bundle, you can do the ice fishing and really rack up a lot of points. That's like big points right there. If we go to the backpack, we go to other, you can see there's the chest. Okay, so I told you those chests like aren't that crazy. A real stabilizer, a lantern, or an ocean scanner. Okay, cool. The other chests are also not crazy. Like periodically, like this, I got a chest here. It's got a tiny amount of speed ups. Okay, better than nothing, obviously, but like not crazy, right? So I would have thought, oh my God, treasure chests are insane. Get all the treasure chests, but they're not that crazy. This is different. This is Alliance mobilization chests, totally separate. I see chests and I must open them. Gosh darn it. So I think that covers the overwhelming majority of what you need to know, what I wish I'd known going into this fishing event for the very first time. There's like really a lot to take in, but that's because it's actually a very cool event. And it might feel a little complex at first, but like, look, just go fish, have fun. And then as you do it, you're going to figure it out. But after watching this guide, if I've done my job, I feel like you can go into this fishing event and know exactly what you want to do. And as a spender, I will say a couple things. First of all, not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Consider your financial priorities before you spend in a mobile game. Things like having an emergency fund, saving for retirement. Like these are all very important things. And I think it's important we talk about financial wellness because when I spend in mobile games, it's either in part because I have YouTube full time. And so this is a business for me. And also I'm doing even before that, it was disposable income, not like money I needed to live. So be smart. But in terms of spending priorities, what would I say about this? I would say that this is very fun to spend on. And also, I felt like, anytime you get a battle pass, the rewards generally they feel very high value to me. At the top end here, you are getting a lot of these buff tokens, which feel to me like a thing that a whale would be more interested in if you're like a rally lead or a sort of garrison. Right? Like, I think those are more valuable to you. But I don't know. I mean, to me, this feels like fun. It was fun and pretty solid value. Illicit is 2,180%. But I would say that in general, when you look at these percentages, like the real question is what delivers the most value to your account more than like, what is the raw percentage? And at some point, raw percentage actually is like, I'd probably pay attention to that. But if you're enjoying the fishing event and you want to actually win this sort of skin, I think you're gonna have to spend to compete with the folks that are up at the very top. Unless you're a god tier fisher, maybe you could do it. And if you can do it, I want to see it, man. I actually you were the ultimate player of the game Frogger. This is an evolution of the game Frogger, and I absolutely love it. If you enjoyed the vid, throw a like on here, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see how I got to this point, I'll have some cards in the end screen you can go check out. I've been YouTubing for a long time, 6 years, but I only started playing Whiteout Survival in the last week and a half. So if you want to see my start into the game, I'll have that card in the end screen. My other channel's got 250,000 subscribers, so I've been here for a while. Hopefully you'll join me on the journey, like Stevo B512 just did. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.